Well, welcome out to the Mission Road site as we are all here to see high school number 13. Before we get started, I do want to direct your attention this way to the dirt mounds. This site was purchased with the idea of having multiple schools on it, so that is the proposed site for elementary school 43. This is the main parking lot. The parking lot will be expanded here as well. And this will be the bus loop at the front of the school. As you drove in on the side, that is the student drop-off with additional parking on that side.
It's amazing how beautiful that turf field looks.
Yeah. It was so nice.
When you drive in,
it takes your breath away as you're coming in.
Right over that hill. Really nice. Yep.
With the alternate that was accepted for the Child Development Center, this school is at 289,000 square feet.
And capacity for how many students again?
1,650 students. So it is the largest capacity wise as well. Some of the efficiencies that we have here is in the skin of the facility. We learned along the way to take the structure and pull it out of the wall so that you have a continuous wall with the insulation. It provides a lot better thermal barrier. You will see as we go around some of the windows, the eyebrows above the windows. It helps with that harsh direct sun that comes in. It helps with the heating load. We also then, it's not net zero, but we will have solar panels on this facility as well. So we're able to capture some of that sun's energy to help with the costs.
What lead level are we shooting for?
This is going for lead silver. Right. So this corridor goes down and connects that main lobby as you come in. As I mentioned, that is the main official entrance to the school. So the admin can go straight down the hall, come over access this way, and we just passed one of the 4 stairs that are at the 4 corners of the 3-story volume. This entire floor is terrazzo, so it has been designed so that you can get approximately a quarter of the capacity of the school in here for lunch shift. And as noted, we do have the exterior doors that go to that outdoor dining patio as well. One thing that we've heard at the schools is right after lunches, instead of having students just sitting there, they can come out here. I forget if it's Long Reach or another one where they actually had ping pong tables. They'll bring out, let the students have some activity during that lunch break. That's our media center up on the 2nd floor. And just like this, instead of being a 3-story volume, it's a 2-story volume, which has another skylight there that brings in that natural light. And we have a lot of the 2nd and 3rd floor rooms off of these spaces so they get that borrowed natural light into those spaces as well. Beyond this wall is the actual CTE Industrial Arts area. So the industrial arts classrooms are in this section. Then there's another corridor where we then have our art spaces, which have another exterior area for the art classroom. So this is then the main corridor that comes off of that front entrance. As I noted, the secure vestibule is not in yet, but it will be installed. And this takes you all the way through. And as we walk through, you'll be able to see some of the athletic fields out there as well. So this is our weight training room, but this is an example that Dr. Martirano was talking about, where we have those sun tunnels. It's an interior room, but we're able to bring in a lot of that natural light. Oh, that's cool. So these are only brought down to a certain level at this point, but as we get more of the ductwork, the piping in the ceiling, and they get the ceiling in, the ducts will come down. It will look like a 4x4 light in the ceiling. And it will have that control that you can close the dampers to close it off. We just came out of the weight training room, but we have the wrestling room, the auxiliary gym, the locker rooms down this hallway here. So this is a standard size of one of our high school gymnasiums, approximately 10,000 square feet. And just like we had at Talbot Springs, where we had that cow wall panel in the vertical, we have that surrounding the gymnasium here as well. We do not have it on this wall because there is a 2nd story there. That's where a lot of the mechanical spaces are, up on that 2nd story. But just as a refresher, this cow wall panel, unlike a standard glazing that lets a lot of that harsh light in, it is an insulated fiber panel. So it lets the natural light in, but it also gives a lot of that thermal protection, which is one of those things that help with the efficiency of the building.